Are we not going to actually have these questions? Whose story is this? It could be like Eva even, like, who made this. Yeah, and they also speak like she's not dead. Not in the beginning of the episode, please, Umineko. I'm lost in the timeline of episode 4 and 8. I know, but it still hits in the kokoro. I'm trying to, like, keep it together. And Jeffro, 12 years later, is in her consciousness now. Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko Chiru. So we are finally here, we are finally at the last two questions of the quiz tournament in the question arc. So let's see what kind of questions Butler and Beatrice will have for us. I have high hopes for these questions because they probably going to be the most enigmatic and important and maybe even emotional, who knows. And as the rule I said in the previous episode, if I get any of this wrong, and I will follow through the episode, but at the end of the episode, after like outro, I will just put the, like, you know, just the thing that I missed. So I will just load the game and just like check the thing if I got the wrong answer. So yeah, let's just go to the episode and let's see what will happen. It's this one, yeah. Yeah, and just almost done. And you are done with living like? I just had to, sorry.
あれだけ大勢いたのに、もうおしまいなんだね。
Yeah, it went pretty fast.
どうであったか？今夜のパーティーを楽しめたか？楽
しかった。でもちょっともう眠いかも。
そうね。あれだけはしゃいだもんね。
I rubbed my eyes. I must have gotten really excited. But whenever I get excited, I'm always tired afterwards. Right now, I would rather have a sofa to lie on the medals. On the medals.
わらわもとっておきの問題を用意したが、どうする？
Okay.
眠いようならばやめても良いのだぞ。
ここまで来たから頑張る。
Onichan and Beato laughed at my yawn.
もうお開きの時間だな。
うん。エンジェよ。わらわの問題はまた今度にしよう。
But if we leave the puzzle, then it's going to be over, right? They said like the party will end, so we should have the puzzle now.
そのような寝ぼけ眼で解けるほど優しくはないのでな。
やだ。せっかくいっぱい頑張ったのに、お兄ちゃんたちのメダルも。
Are we not going to actually have these questions? Okay. I'm just so sleepy. Angel drifted over to a chair in the corner of the room and plopped down onto it. Then she closed her eyes, looking like a doll sitting there. It didn't take long before the cute sound of her breathing in her sleep could be heard. When she saw that Angel was finally asleep, Beato spoke softly.
Mina, 静かに。
Well, there's no questions from this apparently. Okay, I'm surprised. I'm kinda sad that we don't actually get anything.
エンジェが眠ったぞ。
When she said those words, the pleasant noise that had filled the room softly returned to a silence. Everyone looked down upon Angel's sleeping face. Each of them wore an affectionate gaze, as if they'd watched a baby finally drift to sleep.
エンジェちゃん、楽しんでくれたやろか。
当然であろうが、今はそこまでは感じぬかもしれぬ。しかしやがて、今夜のパーティーのことを思い出し、それがどれほど楽しかったかを
I hope so.
噛みしめてくれるであろう。
そうだな。
私たちもエンジェちゃんと遊べて楽しかったわ。
By this point, everyone was standing in a wide circle around Angie as she slept. Now that the guest of honor was asleep, this Halloween party hadn't reached a conclusion. By the way, is this party, like episode 8, actually also included in the manga? I wonder like if they like changed anything in manga. I mean, manga is like have like some original stuff, right? From what I know, that manga is giving like definite answer basically for Umineko, and I don't want to check this really. Maybe like at some point when I like complete all of my theories. Yeah, pretty much like on a good spot, I guess. Like everything I said before about Umineko and case and everything. But I don't want to check the answers from manga yet.
さらばだ、我が孫よ。おじいちゃんは12年ぶりに遊べて嬉しかった。
After 12 years, man.
私のことを何も覚えていなくてもよい。
Whose story is this? Who's reading this? Oh, by the way, right, about reading the story and stuff, I forgot to tell you. Because you reminded me that in episode 4, in the end screen, we had said that Angie died in 98. But I brought that on the like question. So, because it can mean two things. Either she died in 98 on Rokkenjima, either the assault actually finished, like, you know, they actually got Angie and she died in Rokkenjima, or she just jumped again, as Angie always jumping, and died this way, or maybe Amakusa got her because we know that he's kind of like traitor, right? Working with Okonogi, I believe his name is. And yeah, but I'm questioning her actual death because we learned in Umineko that death can mean like a mental death, I would say, like killing the person as the personality. So maybe the end screen that says Angie died in 98 just means that Angie that hated Eva died in 98 or something like that. Like one part of Angie died that thought differently, and the other, the Angie just came to be basically. So that's the other thing I can think of about like killing of Angie in Rokkenjima. So yeah, I don't want to like easily believe that Angie actually died, you know, in that case. Especially that we have now episode 8, and this is the story for Angie, so from my perspective, I think like Angie survived on Rokkenjima. She got out of the situation, and she's reading now some kind of like letter from Eva, or maybe not from Butler, most likely from Eva, I think. Like it could be like Eva even, like who made this. Who knows? But someone made this. And she's reading this right now. And it shows like different like ways of understanding stuff. Also, what I think I said this on a recording actually before, but I'm not sure. Like I checked the LP archive, because well, I just talked about Angie in Rokkenjima, right? But on Rokkenjima, Angie met with Eva again, right? And Eva said cool. Who else says cool in Umineko? Amakusa. So what I think in Rokkenjima, when like there's possibility that Angie basically killed Amakusa basically in Rokkenjima. Like Angie saw Amakusa as Eva. Like he betrayed Angie. Angie thought that like had grief towards Eva and stuff, right? So she just saw image of Eva on Amakusa, and basically, yeah, that's how it was presented for us in the story. Like Amakusa tried to betray her, and she just like killed him in like self-protection or something. It's like entirely possible, and I based this only on because Eva said cool, and the only other characters that says that is Amakusa basically. So yeah, let's just continue the story. Just like random stuff.
傲慢なる暴君と記憶してくれてもよい。だがたまには目に入れても痛くないほどに可愛がっていたことも思い出しておくれ。
思い出しますとも、エンジェさん、あんたの人生は長い。12年を経てもまだまだ長い。その人生が有意義なものになることを祈っております。
Yeah, and they also speak like she's not dead. So
君が後宮家全員の最後の孫で娘だ。私たち全員が君の幸せを祈っているよ。
final grandchild and daughter of the Ushimiya family. So wait, you're suggesting like wait, final grandchild and daughter. Wait, you mean like there's no more Ushiramiyas? Like Anja will never like marry anyone and never had a kid? Or there will be never like any daughter in that family? Like what? That kind of sucks.
エンジェちゃん、お元気で。幸せは見つけるものでなく、作るものです。
Ah, cool line, love it.
思い出も実は同じなんですよ。
そうだな。
You make memories.
年を重ねて思い出し、初めて意味を知るということもあるものだ。
Yeah.
わしのこの愛嬌ある顔、たまには思い出してや。わしらにとってあんたに思い出してもらうのが何よりの供養なんや。
Best uncle ever.
いやねえ、死ぬわけじゃないでしょ。猫箱の向こうというカーテンの向こうに行くだけじゃない。
Cool, Eva. Wow.
せやな、カーテンなんてもんやない。今と同じや。エンジちゃんはすやすや眠っとる。わしらはこうしてすぐ近くにいて、それを見守っとる。わしらはいつだってそばにおるんやで。
All of them still wore warm smiles, but the sound of sniffling came from several places through the room. This party wasn't only for the girl who wasn't able to be here this day. It was also for all those people who weren't able to meet her here, who never had the chance to say goodbye.
エンジェ、力強く生きろよ。俺たちの血が流れてるんだ。絶対にその力はあるさ。
Wow, I don't know. Oh god damn it! When Rudolph started talking, I just like oh maybe because like it's directly parents that's talking to Angela. Oh fuck. Ah, don't do this. Not in the beginning of the episode, please, Umineko.
エヴァ姉さん、うちの娘のことをよろしくね。素直じゃない子だし、わがままで短気なところもある。
Oh, she will.
きっと迷惑ばかりかけるだろうけれど、私がきっと幸せにするわ。
Do we have like alternative timeline for this? Where Angela's actually happy and Eva succeed in like making her having happy life?
エンジェちゃんが望む限り。
And like actually like creating also the happiness for her own. Like if Eva would just like be able to live happily with Angela, that would help her as well. Not only Angela, but that would be for her sake as well.
エンジェ様、私の顔を覚えていなくても構いません。
でもせめて私の料理の味だけは忘れないでくださいませ。
Okay, we'll remember the small bombs.
このクマさんのことも覚えてもせめてサバの絞り汁ジュースの味だけは忘れないでくださいませ。
Okay, I can do that again. Someone said, why would you feed her that? And everyone laughed.
本当に可愛い寝顔ね。まさに名前の通り、天使の寝顔だわ。
Do you want to remember, like, I don't know what.
天使じゃないよ。魔女だよ。
She's a witch, okay.
エンジェは最後の魔女。エンジェペアトリーチェになる。
Final witch.
その魔法は彼女を幸せにしてくれるかしら。
白き魔女になるか、黒き魔女になるか。
Yeah, exactly. That's the question, because, like, in episode 4, she became basically White Witch, because, like, I really don't know why such a shift of tone and such a big shift of, like, Angie's personality in episode 8 and 4. Like, episode 4, she's a, like, basically White Witch. She's, like, actually forgiving, and she just, like, go with her life, and she's, like, fine. And here in episode 8, she's basically the Black Witch. She's just, like Amakusa said, a child soldier. She just, like, goes for the revenge, and what then? Why is such a contrast?
それはエンジェが決めるよ。
I'm lost in the timeline of episode 4 and 8. When is this happening?
私はその両方を伝えた。
They are not the same Anges, I think. They are not the same Anges. They're like concepts. Like, I think like episode 4 Anja is the real one, and episode 8 Anja is like maybe taking a place somewhere like inside the mind of Anja from episode 4. It's like her deep hidden feelings that we just seeing now. Maybe that's what it is?
きっと彼女を辛い人生が待ってる。エンジェちゃんはきっと世界一自分が孤独だと信じると思う。でも私たちはあなたのすぐ後ろにいていつも応援してるからね。それを忘れないでね。
エンジェ、忘れるんじゃないぜ。
When I hear someone being right behind you, always right behind you, I think of Muramasa. I'm sorry. Do you know why? If you watched or read Muramasa, you know why. Oh.
自分も幸せも運命も作るのは自分なんだ。自分だけが決められる。それは誰かに与えられるものでも、そして誰かに隠されて探すものでもない。それをきっと伝わったと信じます。だといいけど、僕とお嬢様の物語は絶対にエンジェ様にそれを伝えています。
ジョージ様も何かお言葉をかけられてはどうですか？
僕から伝えたいことはもうあのびっくり箱の問題で全てだよ。
Yeah, you talked a lot.
あの難解な問題から何かを汲み取ってくれるでしょうか？
わからない。でも彼女は
They teach us. Angel should take this as well as a hint to life.
きっと何かを分かってくれるよ。
エンジェ様、あなたが正しき未来へ導かれることをお祈りいたしております。
One by one, they stepped forward and said the words of farewell to Angel. And finally, Butter and Beata walked forward.
エンジェ、少しはみんなのことを思い出してくれたか？
Of course, Angel didn't answer in her sleep. But Butler continued.
確かに後ろ宮家は ちょいと変わった一族だ。
Yeah.
大金持ち。
Definitely.
それをめぐっておかしな噂話も飛び交っただろう。しかしそんなのはすべて島の外の連中の勝手な憶測だ。
Yep, just as I said, like back in like beginning of the episode 8 when I was like angry at Ange. Basically, I'm not that angry at Ange anymore because I'm starting to kind of understand like from what perspective she's going on. But still, I like episode 4 Ange more. By the way, so yeah. But yeah, just like I said, these are only speculations. You don't know actual truth. You just like made it up and you are so stubborn to just stick into this instead of like trying to believe in something else. Like, just admit that you don't know the truth. You will never know the truth probably. Truth is hidden in the cat box, in the ocean, basically, because the whole cliff just like got like demolished, so yeah.
幼さゆえに優しき思い出を記憶に留められなかったそなたを誰も責めはせぬ。しかしそれでも思い出してやれ。忘れることが罪ではない。思い出さぬことが罪なのだ。
Now I'm blaming for forgetting the memories that were so kind to you. But for their sakes, it's not a sin to forget. The sin is to refuse to remember. Is this also the analogy to Butler's sin? Like, I don't blame you that you forgot. I blame you that you don't remember. Kind of the same, but also different.
俺たち全員エンジェをパーティーに呼べて本当に楽しかったぜ。
Such a cool episode.
みんな
Everyone know that at the Butler Awards. Everyone knew about the merciless and lonely life that awaited her. It was no longer possible for them to heal those wounds. If there was one thing they could do. Aww. It was to make her remember what a kind, fun family she had once had, and to remind her that today and into the future they would always care for her and watch over her.
言うまでもなく、これは幻想だ。
Yeah, that's true.
そなたは1986年10これはすべてゲームマスターのバトラが描いたそなたとわらわたちの
Yeah, I know.
にするという魔法幻想。
I know, but it still hits in the kokoro.
でも思い出せただろ。みんながどれだけ優しくて楽しく親族会議で団らんしていたか。本当のことを思い出してくれただろう。
Elja breathed softly in her sleep. Who knows if those words truly reached her.
エヴァおばさん。エンジェル。
Oh God.
私なんかに彼女の母親になる資格は本当にあるのかしら。
あるぜ。おばさん自身があれほどの悲しみの中にあったのにエンジェの母になろうとあんまり頑張ってくれた。
でも私は結局。
いいんだおばさん。エンジェよくお聞き。
Butler grasped Angel's hand, then took Kiva's hand and joined the two hands together.
悲しい運命により二人が傷つけ合う未来があったことを俺たちは知ってる。それはエンジェにとっても悲しいことだしエヴァおばさんにとっても悲しいことだった。 お前に心を開けと頼むのも酷な話だった。そしてエヴァおばさんにそれでもなおエンジェのために自分の悲しみに耐えてほしいと頼むのも。
そなたもどちらも悪くはない。
だからといってお前に何かを許せと俺たちには頼めた義理もない。だからせめて許せとは言わない。ただ分かってやってくれ。時間がかかってもいい。どれだけ未来でもいい。エヴァおばさんのこと分かってやってくれ。そしてたまには俺たちのことも思い出してくれ。
Oh god. Fucking damn it. Fucking hope. Fucking hope. This gets me every time. This might be like the greatest soundtrack in Umineko. Oh god damn it.
わらわのこともであるぞ。陽気で気立てがよく、容姿端麗、まさに女の鏡であるわらわのこともたまーにでいいから思い出し、朝日わらわの名を唱えて崇め立てまつるのだぞ。
If you don't have enough desire. The relative smiled bitterly, apparently disagreeing with some of that last bit. Yep. Eva softly stroked Angel's cheek and spoke one last time.
おばさんを許してくれなくてもいい。でもね、おばさんはあなたを憎んでなんかいないの。せめてそれだけは分かってね。
Eva wiped her eyes and slowly stood up. Hideyoshi held her shoulder, and Rudolph and Kirie gathered around her too.
ゲンジさん、エンジェを横になれるところに運んでやってくれるか。
かしこまりました。ゲストハウスでよろしいですか。
ゲストハウスに一人ぼっちでは気の毒が過ぎよう。
そうだな。客間のソファーにお願いできるか。もしも目が覚めて戻ってきたくなったら。
Genji softly lifted Angel and carried her towards the parlor. Imran continued to watch over her as she left.
シャノン、カノンよ。結局エンジェは何枚のメダルを集めた
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Oh god damn it. This episode was so good. I almost forgot. We still have a reward from Kinzo. Wow.
15枚でございます。
15.
そうか。では、これを枕元に置いてやるとよい。
Okay, what's going to be?
かしこまりました。
I wonder if the reward is different for like each amount of medals. I wonder what the reward would be, or maybe punishment. Actually, probably not punishment, but reward, but like slightly less, I guess. If like we get everything wrong. I'm so curious about like different outcomes of this. I will need to check. Genji carried Enje to the parlor and sat her down on the sofa. Or you can also let me know if there's like different, different prices. Sean quietly laid a warm blanket on top of her. Kaon placed a message card by her pillow, along with that thing Kinzo had given them. The message card read as follows: "We will all be with you, always." From the whole Ushiramiya family. I'm trying to like keep it together. I'm trying to just hold everything. New trophy. I got a rose. We got a rose. And then right by her pillow was the gift from Kinzo. A Beatrice. Sage. Oh. Angel mumbling in her sleep, held him tightly against her cheek.
行こう。起こしてしまわないように。
姉さん。
Is there a trophy for each item? Maybe there is. Shante thought she saw something glittering silver near Angel's eye. Oh. Angel from 12 years later is in her consciousness now. And she's crying. The servant's left hand closed the parlor door. As Angel slept, she was wrapped up in the soft sound of the rain. Surely she was reliving that fun evening once more in her dreams. Banquet of Witches and Humans. Okay. Again, Banquet. Again, episode 2. Witches and Humans. Then what? Like, Enter Beatrice and Beatrice. So we have like 2 witches. Evatrice. So we have 3 witches. So witches and humans. Oh, Butler is also a witch. So we have 4. Witches and humans, huh? That's going to be interesting. But I will end the episode actually. This is going to be one of the shortest episodes of Umineko, I think, for now. I think this is a good end to this episode actually, because it was a very emotional episode. And I don't want to ruin this by continuing into like something like, I don't know, happy maybe, because it's a banquet and banquets probably are happy, right? Yeah. So I'm back to like very early days of Umineko and episode 1. Remember episode 1, very early episodes? 20-30 minutes per episode. And where are we now? 1 hour, 2 hours episodes sometimes. Anyway, thank you everyone for being with me for today's episode. We didn't get questions from Beato and Butler, but it's been truly emotional episode. I need a break. Thank you everyone for being with me. Leave up a like if you liked the episode, subscribe if you have not subscribed, become a member if you would like to support me and you would like to see Umineko more often and earlier. So yeah, thank you everyone once again, and I will see you on the banquet of witches and humans. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.